Hello and welcome back to Tekkit Speedrun with me, James ES. Today is Exploration Day. That's the one. I knew it was something like that. Is it recording? Oh dear, we might have a technical issue here. No, I'm just being really stupid. Okay, anyway, forget about that. That never happened. Okay, so yeah, the quarry's up and running again. I left the server running long enough for everything to charge up a bit. Them damn solar arrays, they take so fucking long to charge up, it's ridiculous. All that wood is for a reason. Basically, you know, I was building all that really weird shit last time and trying to work out how the big build's gonna go. I thought, shit, so where's the railway gonna go in relation to this? And so yeah, I thought, right, you know what, fuck building the rest of the station for now. Let's just find out what the heading of this rail line is going to be. You know, so I know for future reference. And there's a fucking mountain in the way, yeah. I mean, it does figure we are in a very mountainous area. In fact, our main base is in a mountain, so what can you expect, really? It's going to be like that. So, yeah, this is just me. By the way, that's what the tracks are going to go on, in case you were wondering. It should be quite... These rail systems are going to be quite cool. They're going to have to be really precise, though. I thought about this, and I realised, and we seem to have encountered a little problem here. Yes, as I feared, the rail line goes straight into the base. But I rectified this by just bringing that pipe lower. However, that's just the middle, the bit that the actual rail is going to go on. The actual rail structure is wider than that, so it would have to be intersecting the base. We'll get to that later, though. I can't even remember what I was saying. That's how good I am. I'm actually quite tired right now. I had another interview today, and as I got on the train on my way back from the interview, and this interview went a lot better, unlike my last one. I got one in the morning, I got another one tomorrow. Anyway, while I was on the train, I got a call about another job interview. It's crazy because I don't even remember applying for half of these jobs, but apparently I did because I got loads of interviews. Okay. So this could kind of work, apart from I'm going to have to rethink the whole ladder thing. I don't know. We're going to have a new way up. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe have an internal one going up from the inside, you know, like where the tanks are and stuff. I literally have no idea. I suppose it makes more sense to have the way up going from the inside of the base rather than the outside, because, you know, why would you go outside to access a part of your own base, especially if it's all meant to be one sort of big building, essentially. Even the cactus farm is technically going to be part of the building by the time I finished. They're all going to be connected. It's going to be just like a modular structure. Even if they were just like sealed off walkways, it's almost like a practice run for what we're going to have in space, because obviously the walkways all need to be sealed off from the outside world, or the outside vacuum of space, which is the idea. But yeah, to be honest, all this build is starting to look quite random and a bit chaotic, and like almost like I haven't got a real plan for it and that I'm just making it up as I go along. But rest assured, I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, and here we are. This is the meat of the episode coming up right here, and it's me destroying a mountain. And yes, another episode of mountain destruction. Just what you wanted to see, right? Just furiously destroying a mountain in Minecraft. Of course, this shovel isn't going to cut it. No way. But I quickly realised, for some reason, and I have no idea why. There we go. Yeah, there's me using my pickaxe. Okay, I hadn't realised at this point, but it actually seems, for some reason, my power fist has acquired unlimited power. I have no idea where it got this power. I'm not carrying any energy shells. Unless it's like taking it from my... No, in fact... Yeah, it could be taking it from the jetpack. I have no idea. Is that a thing? Does that work? I don't know if it did go down. I didn't really watch it closely enough to be able to tell you, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I just continued to dig away at this mountain, and it was fucking amazing. Well, it wasn't that amazing. But stuff's getting done. That's what matters. And, you know, it's early, and, like, we're making big changes to the landscape. This is, like, a vital step in building what will be a fucking amazing base. And this is it. We're witnessing the early days. I mean, if you go back to the other Tekkit Online series where this all started, when we first found this mountain and started building in it, and then you look to now, I mean, we've come a long way, and we're going to go a lot further. I mean, this is the beginning of 2016. It's like I've said before, you know, what is this going to be like in 2017? I mean, imagine how... I mean, there probably won't be any mountains left at this rate, but what's the base going to be like? There'll be no mountain. It'll all just be one huge building with loads of different systems inside, with this really cool space center inside the bay, which I think is going to be fucking amazing. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, this kind of just continues for quite a long time. Even 4 times time acceleration doesn't stop. I mean, let's face it. I am literally punching down a mountain. It's not going to be a quick process, even if it is time accelerated. So yeah, I mean, I usually use this time just to ramble about what's going on in life. So yeah, I've started investing. It's really cool, actually. I'm doing copy trading. Is that cool? It's cool if you pick the right person to copy. Basically, if you don't know what that is, you can go online, and there are various services you can use to trade stocks and shares, and trade between currencies and things like that. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm copying someone who actually knows what they're doing. I can go on their portfolio, you can copy the trades that they make, and basically let the hard-earned knowledge of others bring you financial success. Of course, you are putting your own finances in their hands, so I would not recommend putting all of your money in it, and I would certainly recommend doing it virtually like I did to begin with. So, and yeah, a lot of these sites also offer virtual currency, a virtual portfolio, so you can do it that way. But yeah, it's great. It's a great service. I've only been doing it a day, and so far I've lost 40 US cents, which isn't good. But the problem is on my virtual portfolio, it's higher. I haven't lost, I've gained. And the reason for that is because you want to buy when, obviously, with any share, stock, or even forex is what it's called, when you exchange currency trading, that sort of stuff. You want to buy when they're at their lowest. Assume they're not just going to crash, because then they go up in value as time goes on. With the online markets, it tends to all happen very quickly. Well, I say that it is gradual, you know. Trading opens on a Monday, it closes on Sunday. Well, I mean, it's different depending on the market. There you go. As if me knocking down a mountain wasn't boring enough, now I'm talking to you about virtual economics. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I wonder why I only have 22 subscribers. Okay. So yeah, I get it. Tekkit's probably not the most interesting, or this like build is probably not the most interesting thing in the world to watch, because there are so many Minecraft and Tekkit videos out there, and even sped up and watching it grow really fast. I mean, it's more for me than for anyone else, to be honest. And I almost didn't make this video today, but you know, I pledged as one of my resolutions that I would put up at least one video a day. So this is that video. Oh shit, yeah. News. Another pledge I made, which I'm afraid I will not be able to keep, is that every 10 episodes, the 10th episode would be a musical episode. Well, the problem with that, I could do it. Maybe. Well, I was going to say, I won't be able to do it because I'm going to be quite busy tomorrow. I've got a lot to do. Obviously, I've got the interview first thing in the morning, which I have to travel. Then, that involves walking to the station and back. It's not too far of a walk, but then I have to go to an appointment at UC, which is that is a long way from where I live. You have no idea what I'm talking about unless you literally live here. So I'm going to be doing a lot of wandering about, a lot of traveling. Plus the interviews are quite draining. Today's one was like an hour long, and like I said, I feel like it went fairly well, but who knows with these things? I really have no idea. I mean, usually it's quite easy to tell, but it didn't start off great because I had no idea about the role that I was that I had applied for, because I just kind of, I guess, casually applied. It's just where this is the reason I'm getting so many of these freaking interviews, is because I think I go through job listings, I ask myself, could I do that? And then I'm like, yeah, I reckon I could probably do that. And then, yeah, okay, so the wise thing to do would be to research the role before I go to the interview, but I don't know, I wasn't too invested originally in this position. Of course, having been there and having spoken to the staff members, having seen the workplace, I now kind of want the job because it actually seems like a quite cool place to work. And also because people have told me it's a good place to work. So, I don't know. We'll wait and see. It'd be a cool job, but I mean, it's like 37.5 hours a week, so that would severely cut down my video making time. However, that's not. I'm not really fussed about that, It's fine, I mean, what I figured I would do in that case is I would either switch. You see, I want to stick to my pledge. I don't want to break it. I want to keep these episodes daily, but it means I won't get to play lots of exciting new games that are coming out, like brand new games on Game Jolt. That's my thing. I love doing that because yeah, it's just fun, to try out games that have just been released. Maybe no one else has tried them, because you never know what you're going to discover. It's new games each time. Yeah, it's just me smashing the shit out of Mountain still. But yeah, and I've played some really interesting games and some really, really good ones. Some not so good. That's part of the excitement. You have no idea what you're getting into, and it keeps things fresh, in an otherwise mundane existence. That sounds so depressing. No, I was joking when I said that. My existence is it's a little bit mundane. I don't know. But I guess I've kind of become a bit of a hermit in terms of like, well, I'm not a hermit because I'm going out every day and traveling to all these places and going to all these interviews, and obviously that involves a lot of talking to a lot of people. But I mean, like, in terms of free time and social life, well, any sort of semblance of that was lost when I gave up drinking as a New Year's resolution, just because that's the kind of socializing that I did. And now all I have is games. Yeah, I know, it's sad, but whatever. It's just the way it goes. And I'm fine with it for now. The idea was to have a kind of hermit year 2017. I suppose things will be different, once I've picked up one of these jobs, because, I'll be socializing in the workplace somewhat, but hey, you know what, whatever. I mean, really, I'll just be there doing the grind, fill in the bank accounts. My plan is to basically eventually just be able to live off investment returns. And that's today I took a big step towards that, so I should be happy. And I also took a big step towards finding a career to support my investing side career. Bloody thing. And the video's about to end soon. Do you know what's quite sad, actually? I didn't actually capture the beautiful moment when so the underground base, you know, the bottom bit where all the machines shit is, it flooded with brown sludge. And the reason for that is because the quarry just about, okay, I'm not going to be around the bush. The quarry quarried into the base. I should have seen it coming. I should have thought ahead. I should have thought of that, because the quarry set up very close to where the base is. I should have figured. I don't know. I thought the base was just out of its reach. Excuse me. I was very wrong. So yeah, I ended up quarrying into the base. Yeah. And I didn't think to press record. I'm such an idiot, because that probably would have been the only entertaining part of the video. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to me rambling on. This is me, James ES, another Tekkit Space episode. We're actually going to do space stuff next time, or at least work towards it. I'm sorry there's not a lot of action going on at the moment in terms of this series. It's just sort of building up, you know. You've got to put the work in, you've got to put the time in. But I suppose these videos aren't too long, so it's alright. Anyway, guys, it's me, James ES. I hope you have a lovely evening. It's evening for me anyway. Take care. See you later. I'll see you in the next video, you know, if you can be asked to watch it.